Yes. So in today's session, we are going to start with the NAND gate. Okay, NAND gate. Also, we are studying what is an OR gate and XOR gate. XOR gate. These are the three more gates which are used in digital electronics, and let us study the definition for this and the symbol, truth table, as well as the working of these three basic gates. Okay. Now, first we'll take a what is a NAND gate. Okay. What is a NAND gate? So, this NAND gate is a combination of two basic gates. Okay. The N in the NAND indicates that it is not added with and gives us NAND. Okay. N and this is equal to NAND. So NAND gate is a combination of two basic gates, NOT and AND. Now we know the working everything of NAND gate, NOT gate as well as AND gate. Now we have to combine both the principles of these two gates to get the NAND gate working. Okay, we'll see how to write the uh, symbol for this, how to write the truth table for this using these two gates, NOT and AND gate. Now first let us take what is the symbol. Okay, later on we'll see how to define this symbol. For the AND gate, we know the symbol is this. Okay, this is the symbol AND, right? With the two inputs and one output. A and B are the two inputs and one output. Okay. Now, AND we have written. If we combine NOT with this, that becomes NAND. Okay. So to the output of this AND gate, we connect one inverter like this. One inverter is connected. This is the symbol for NOT gate. So that inverter is connected to the output of this. Now what this becomes? AND plus NOT. Both are same. Okay. NOT plus AND plus NOT. Both are same. So here AND we are doing the AND operation first and inverting it. So AND plus NOT gives us the NAND. So the output is NAND. This y now is complemented. It becomes y complement. So that is the actual output of NAND gate. Now let us see what we have written for the expression for the AND gate. What the expression we have written for the AND gate. So we have written expression or the equation for AND gate. We have written y is equal to a dot b. Right? Y is equal to a dot b. Now, this y is complemented, right? It has become complemented. To write the expression for NAND gate, this is the final output. So, y is complemented, then only it becomes NAND. Up to here it is AND. Now, this has become NAND, not ANDed. So, not is AND is noted now or inverted, which is equal to, here also we have to invert, a dot b invert. Okay, a dot b inverted, or we can write, see, a dot b inverted, let it be like that only. This we can indicate with any other output like this, q. Okay, instead of writing y complement, write any other notation for that, let it be q. So here we can write this is q is equal to a dot b complement. Up to here it is a dot b. Now this a dot b is complemented or inverted, so the output becomes a dot b. Okay. So this is A dot B complement A dot B complement. Now let us write the truth table for this. What we have to remember? And we know and is A dot B and is A dot B. It is inverted, so it becomes A dot B complement. So therefore, the output of NAND gate is complement of AND gate. Okay, complement of AND gate, that is A dot B complement. So how to write the truth table for this? Truth table. First, we'll write the truth table for AND gate because we are familiar with that now. Two inputs, A and B are the two inputs, and Y is the output, okay, which is equal to A dot B that we know. And for the NAND gate, the output we have written it as Q. Okay. So the two possible combinations are 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, and 1, 1 because we have considered two input AND gate. We are considering only two inputs. Therefore, the output, the possible combinations are 4. We have written the possible combinations. Now, we know the truth table for AND gate. When it is 0, 0, it is 0 only because it is just like the multiplication. 0, 1 is 0, 1, 0 is 0, 1, 1 is 1. So, the output of AND gate goes high only when all the inputs are high. This we know. Now, what to write here for the output of NAND gate? This A dot B is complemented. That means this line, this column, we need to complement now. That becomes the output of NAND gate, right? This is the output of AND gate. Here it is complemented. This becomes the output of NAND gate. Very easy. What you have to write? Complement 0. When 0 is complemented, the output is 1. This 0 is complemented. Invert of that, inversion of that, 0, again 1. This 1 is 0. Okay, so this is the output or the truth table for NAND gate. So when 0, 0, output is 1. When 0, 1, then also the output is 1. When 1, 0, then also the output is 1. When 1, 1, the output goes low. So for all the other states, except when both the inputs are high, the output is low. Okay, is it clear? So when any one of the input or both the inputs are low, the output goes high. When both the inputs are high, the output goes low. Therefore, we can define this NAND gate as when both the inputs are high, the output of that electronic device goes low, then that is called as the NAND gate. Okay, so this is the truth table of NAND gate. For the working, you can write this only. When the AND and NOT are combined together, what we are going to get. Okay, so this is about the NAND gate. Let us take up the next gate. NOR gate. So the next gate is NOR gate. Similar to NAND gate, this is also the combination of two basic gates. So it's nothing but OR and NOT. Okay? OR and NOT, or NOT and OR. NOT and OR gives us the NOR gate. So this is NOR. How to write the symbol? Very simple. Symbol. So we have written OR gate like this. Okay? Or we have written like this with the two inputs A and B. Let us take the output as Y. So this is A plus B, right? OR gate we have written it as A plus B. Now this is to be inverted. Give it to the input. The output of the OR gate is given to the input of a NOT gate. and the output of this becomes NOR. Let us take it as Q, which is nothing but A plus B complement, right? Because we are inverting A plus B, or we can write here Q is equal to Y complement, right? This Y is complemented. It is nothing but Y is A plus B, that is to be complemented, inverted, right? A plus B is to be inverted. So this becomes the NOR gate. Okay. Now how to simplify? Okay, for the NAND gate also you have to remember the symbol is written in a simplified way. We are not going to write like this. The symbol is written that NOT gate is written AB. This NOT gate to indicate that the output is inverted, we write only one bubble here. Okay? Instead of this NOT gate symbol, we write only one bubble. So this indicates this is a NOR gate. Similarly, remember for NAND gate also, if these are the two inputs, the output is written along with a bubble. So this indicates it's a NAND gate. Therefore, the symbol for NAND gate is AB. This is AND. Output we have taken it as Q, or Y also, anything you can take. AB, Q. So Q is nothing but A plus B, sorry, A dot B complement for NAND gate. For this OR gate, NOR gate, it is A plus B complement, which is equal to Q, right? This is equal to Q. Okay. So this is the symbol for NOR gate. Now how to write the truth table? Expression anyway we have seen, right? Expression for NOR gate is Q is equal to A plus B complement. Q is equal to A OR with B and inverted. That becomes NOR. Okay. Now the truth table. How to write the truth table? First we have to write the truth table for OR gate. Then complement the output of OR gate. That gives us the NOR gate. Okay. So write the truth table for OR gate, and that is to be complemented, which gives us the truth table for NOR gate. Okay. First up to here we'll write. So the possible combinations are 4, and the output for OR gate is 0, 1, 1 and 1. So the output of NOR gate, this is OR, this is for NOR. This Q obtained by complementing Y. Y complement, that means wherever 0 is there you have to write 1. Wherever 1 is there you have to write 0. So the 0 becomes 1, 1 becomes 0, this 1 is also 0, this 1 is also 0. Therefore, for a NOR gate, the output goes high only when all its inputs are 0. For any of the other conditions, the output goes low or remains in low state. So the output of NOR gate goes high only when all the inputs are low. That is the definition for NOR gate. Okay. So for the working, you can write this combining OR gate with the NOT gate. What you are going to get, that is itself is the working. Okay. This is about AND gate and NOR gate. Now the last gate, that is the XOR gate. XOR, EX, OR. Or this is also called as exclusive OR gate. Okay. Exclusive OR is in short written as EXOR. Sometimes this is also written as XOR. Okay. Only X, alphabet X, OR. All are same. Okay. XOR, exclusive OR gate. is little bit different than any of the other gates what we have studied. Okay, it's little bit different, but it is the combination of all the basic gates. Okay, let us see what is this gate. First, we'll see the symbol of this XOR gate. See, some OR is there. So for that reason, we write the symbol of OR only. This is the symbol for OR gate. Okay. This is the symbol for OR gate with two inputs A and B, and Y is the output. But to indicate that it is exclusive OR, what we have to do is, while writing the symbol, put one more curve. I think you are understanding. You can see this, right? One more curve is written before the OR gate symbol. So this indicates that this is an exclusive OR gate. Okay. So XOR symbol is OR gate with one more curve at the input side. Okay. At the input side, if you write one more curve, that gives us the exclusive OR gate symbol. Okay. Now, what is the expression? Right here, expression or the equation, Boolean equation for XOR gate is, so this is written as Y is the output, Y is equal to A OR is plus, right? A plus B gives us OR, isn't it? Isn't it? So to indicate that this is exclusive OR, what you have to do is write one circle for this plus. Okay, A plus with one circle tells us that this is exclusive. So when you write like this, plus with one circle, you have to read this as A exclusive OR with B. A exclusive OR with B. Okay. The expression for this is, the expression is written as, because to perform the Boolean operation or to write the truth table, we take one more expression for this. That is A complement B plus A B complement. Okay. A complement A inverted with B plus A B complement. This is written as A complement B plus A B complement. This is the actual expression for exclusive OR gate. Now on this expression basis, we have to write the truth table for this exclusive OR. Okay. How to write the truth table? First we'll write for A complement, that is ANDed with B. Next A B complement. Okay. This AND function. Finally we'll OR these two values. Okay. These two terms. We can take this term as X, this term as Z. Okay. X is nothing but A complement B. Z is nothing but A B complement. Later on we can OR this X with the Z. That value gives us the Y or the output of exclusive OR. So little bit bigger truth table we are writing now, but you have to remember only the input column as well as the output column. So truth table for exclusive OR, which is nothing but A XOR with B, which is equal to A complement B with A B complement. You can write A B complement first or A complement B next. There is no wrong in that. Four combinations are possible with the two inputs. Okay. This is A, this is B. Write the possible combinations as usual: 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. Okay. Now, what is A complement first we'll write, because we need A complement in our equation. So A complement, take only this column, right? Complement this column. So 0 is 1, this 0 is 1, this 1 is 0, again 1 is 0. Okay. Next, write B complement, because we need that B complement also. Write B complement, that means you have to invert this. B complement means this column, B column is to be inverted. So 0, 1, 1, 0. Wherever 1 is there, write 0. Wherever 0 is there, write 1. So that becomes the complement. Next, write A complement ANDed with B. A complement ANDed with B to get this. Okay, A complement ANDed with B. We have the A complement column and B. Now you have to AND these two. Okay, for this we need the AND gate truth table. So AND gate truth table says us that A, B and Y. Okay, as per the AND gate truth table, when it is 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. So when it is 0, 0, it's 0, 0, 1, it is 1, 0, 1, 0 also 0, 1, 1 is 1. Okay. So according to AND gate table, we have when uh, both the inputs are 1, then only the output is high. Now we have to see A complement B, consider this column and this B column, you have to AND this. So A complement 1 is ANDed with 0, 1 ANDed with 0. Search for that combination, 1 ANDed with 0, the output is 0 only. So 1 ANDed with 0, output is 0 only. Again 0 ANDed with, 1 ANDed with 1, 1 ANDed with 1, the output is 1, right? 0 ANDed with 0, the output is 0. 0 ANDed with 1, the output is 0. So this is the values for A complement B. Similarly, you have to write for A B complement. Now you have to consider this column A and B complement. These two columns you have to consider and AND it. Okay, and the values 0 and 1, the output is 0. 0 and 0, the output is 0. 1 and 1, output is 1. 1 and 0, the output is 0. So we have written the values for two terms, right? A complement B and AB complement. To obtain the output for exclusive OR gate, so that is Y, okay? Y, which is nothing but A complement B plus AB complement. So what you have to do? A complement B, we have this value, okay, this column. AB complement this column. Now these two columns are to be ORed, okay, or the values of these two columns. Now to write the OR gate output or the truth table for OR gate for the same combinations, we have when it is 0, 1, the output is 1, 1, 0, output is 1, 1, 1, output is 1. This is the OR gate output. Now, or these two columns, when it is 0, 0, output becomes 0. When it is 1, 0, output goes high. When it is 0, 1, from the truth table, right? When it is 0, 1, the output is high again. When it is 0, 0, the output is 0. So finally, we got the output values for exclusive OR gate. Okay. So when it is 0, 0, therefore, we can write only the input column as well as the output column as a truth table for the exclusive OR gate as. No need to write this A complement B and these two terms. We can neglect that two terms and we can write the output for this like this. Okay. So to write the truth table for exclusive OR gate, we can write 0, 0. When it is 0, 0, the output is 0. When it is 0, 1, the output is 1. When it is 1, 0, the output is 1. When it is 1, 1, the output is 0. Okay? Only this much if you write, it is enough. So that chooses the truth table for exclusive OR gate. So what's happening here? See, when both the inputs are 0, the output is 0. When both the inputs are high, the output is 0. The output is going high only when any one of the input is high. Okay? Any one of the input is high, then only the output is going high. Therefore, for the exclusive OR gate, we can write the definition as the output of the gate when goes high only when the output of the gate goes high only when any one of the input is high. Okay, that type of gate is called as exclusive OR gate. For the other conditions, when both the or all the inputs are 0 or all the inputs are 1, at that time the output is 0 for exclusive OR gate. Whatever may be the number of input, the output remains 0 only. So if there are 4 inputs, any one of the input goes high, then also the output becomes high. Okay. If all the 4 inputs are 0 or all the 4 inputs are 1, at that case also the output is 0. Okay, this you have to remember. So till now we have studied in this session what is NAND gate, what is NOR gate and what is exclusive OR gate.